welcome back to Pocket Learning channel. In today's video, we're going to cover stored procedures. So why do we use stored procedures? Stored procedures are used for better performance. Like if you write a code and you can inside a stored procedure and you compiled it and it will be stored in your database. So you can rerun it when it is required, and also the reusability. So since we have spoken that you can run the query multiple times when it is required, and also for a repetitive task like adding users or syncing the database, or if you want to compute the values in a big table, and also you want to sync up the tables and you want to massage the data. So in such scenarios of a daily activity, you can simply write a stored procedure for reducing the time. It is also for completing any activity, so that is also a benefit. And also you can give a proper improved security, like you don't need to give the entire table access or table access or permissions to the users, external users, or someone like that. And you can just give the permission to run a store procedure, so directly whatever the required columns or required data that you can need to show, which is helpful to the user, then those can be displayed. Not entire table is not required to show. So in third thing, you can keep a particular centralized logic, business logic, in a single part of code which you have written in a store procedure, so you can execute it. If you want to change the entire business logic at a single piece of point, so you can change it in a store procedure. It is not required to write a multiple long queries, which consumes a lot of time and for the daily activities. So simply you can use a store procedure for reducing the time and better performance and security also. So let's see how we can create a store procedure. So how we can see the store procedure in the database. So let's see the basic syntax first. So the basic syntax for creating a store procedure is create procedure, and name of the store procedure that you're going to give. Store procedure name, and you can give begin, and the query that you are going to execute, SQL query. So this is the syntax that we're talking about MySQL. So this is the syntax how we need to use to create a store procedure. So this is a store procedure syntax, and we need to add the delimiter part at the top and the bottom. So delimiter dollar, and also here delimiter. So here we'll give the semicolon, and after end we need to give the dollar. So this is how we'll be using the syntax to create a stored procedure. So here it is showing the error because we haven't written any query. We have written some random value. So how, just I'll just add a query. I'll just take a table over from the left. So I'll be taking teachers underscore performance. So select star from teachers underscore performance. So this is the table which I have selected, and I will be giving a semicolon. So now there is no error in the syntax. So once I execute this, a store procedure will be created, and where it will reflect, or where you can see the store procedure, the number of store procedures that you have created. So you can see the store procedure in your on your left, below the schema. This is the PE schema that we are using. So in that we can see the store procedure. So once you click or refresh, so there is nothing as of now. So once we execute this, so it got created. You can see it is a checkbox. It is a green check. That means the query has executed in a correct way without any errors. So now I will be refreshing this store procedures. So I can see the procedure name. So that I have given over here. So this is the procedure name that I have given, and so this is the procedure. So I will be removing this, and I'll just show how we can execute this procedure. So you can execute this procedure through this execute button on the left of the procedure name. So or else you can write call keyword, and also you can give the uh, schema name dot your procedure name. So this is the schema name. So that is what it is automatically. It automatically created a query. So and it I have written here. So you can also write a query on your own. This is the output that we require, which we have written in the store procedure. So now we have seen that how to create a store procedure, and also there is a syntax for how we can drop a store procedure. So you can also check one more thing. Uh, you can also drop a store procedure from here also. It is the simplest way. And if you want to write a query for it, you can also write. So it will be like a drop procedure. So you are defining whether it is a procedure or table or what. So the database don't know that. If you just write it as a drop. So drop procedure if exists procedure name. So it will check the procedures in the database with the name of procedure underscore name, and it will delete it if it is available. So that is what we have written. So once I execute this, before executing, I'll just want to get my code back. So you can also edit it in this way. So once you edit, you can save the script file. I'm just closing this. Just want to, yes. So once I execute this, it is executed without any queries. So you can see the procedure got dropped, and there are no procedures now. So if I refresh, nothing will be available. So I just want to uh, make sure tell you one thing, that you can use both the drop and also create at the same time, because once at a point of time you need to migrate, or you need to re construct the entire procedure, and you have did, but you need to migrate it from one system to another system, like one database to another database. There might be multiple systems like testing and all. So once you have reconstructed or rebuilt the logic and you just want to migrate it, you can just drop the existing procedure which is already available in the database, and you can create the new database. You can replace the entire code uh, in this manner. So what I'll do, so I'll just delete this. I'll explain you regarding this later. So so this is our query uh, that we have prepared. So now what I'll do, there is no store procedures are available in the database as of now. So once I execute the entire thing, so what it does, let's see. So it checked the database. There is no store procedure with the name of procedure name. So it has given does not exist. So later on we have already executed the create procedure also alongside after running the drop procedure. So it got created. So now you can check. Now it is available. So we have made some changes. I have given, let me see the columns. So there is teacher ID. So I'll be giving count. I'll be giving here count teacher underscore ID. So now we'll re-execute it and you can check. So in the beginning, it is created with this query, whereas now we have changed it. And before it used to select the entire table and it used to bring the entire data in the table. So now it will just give us the count of the teacher ID. So whenever I execute this, I'll just refresh it. So now it is available. I'll just close this teacher performance and you can see the procedure name. So this is our store procedure which we have created now. So I just execute this and now it is giving 4. In the beginning, we have created a select star from. So that means it will bring the entire table, right? So now we have given the code as count the teacher ID. So it is giving only 4. So this is how we can use uh, the drop and create functions, keywords in a syntaxes in a one by one manner. So I have dropped the existing procedure which have different logic and I have implemented the new logic on this in the same procedure by creating it again. So this is how you will be using it, and you have seen that we can manually we can directly delete it by clicking in on the when you right click on the procedure name, you will be having multiple options, so you can drop it directly. So sometimes it might happen you have executed the new logic and it is not getting reflected. So in such scenario, you can refresh it. You can just refresh it. So then it will work. So this is how we'll be creating the store procedures and we can drop the store procedures. So thank you. Thank you so much for watching the video. Kindly like, share and subscribe the channel.